Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of Monkey Hero Adventures. We are going to today tackle the 8-man raid, or at least the first couple parts of it. We'll see how far we can get. Got about an hour and a half, and I know there's a lot of cutscenes and everything, so got my friend Uncle Rico over here going to help me out with the fights. And yeah, here we go. Let's talk to Slowfix and see about what's going on. Psh! Is Uplander seeing it? Giant of iron rising from river. Ishtola and Sid have leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Great is plight of Gobbyflock. Giant is too big, can squash Idleshire flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. Ah, Monkey, 'tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus steam and steel is risen from Thalic. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Charlian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface, but so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idleshire? Is wilderness still heavy with aether? Nay, the aether grow perilously thin, and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding and the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become bare and waste in a matter of moons. No! Gobbyflock has only just found home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And nor will we. I have spoken with Alphino, and he concurs that Science of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of aether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course most promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet, such things take time. Thus, I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands. Should the primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Sid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Sid. Bactrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire. Can say where Sid has gone. Uplander should start with Bactrix. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's go talk to Bactrix. Bactrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Ah, Uplander comes in search of Sid, yes? My thanks for sharing your knowings, Bactrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Ah, Monkey, old friend. You haven't seen Ishtola, have you? Yeah, she went to go talk to Matoya. Drained of all ether in a matter of mere moons. 7 hells. How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Bactrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think. Their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I do not know. But it looks like they've made themselves a tidy little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. Ah, for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we need to find a way in. Through yet another bloody barrier. Barrier is not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed. Then Round Rocks was there. Saw with their own eyes. Round Rocks, you said. Sorry, who is? Daughter of Slowfix. Round Rocks loves junk more than all other gobbies. Was collecting then, and is playing now. Look. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, biddy bobs and whirly cogs. I'm sorry for interrupting, Round Rocks, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface? Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly Uplander. The ground made shivery shakes when giant whirlycogs stood. And then magic walls came up, too. So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. Are you absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one? Seven L's. I think someone has tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. Was it the Illuminati, or... Braveflux comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander. Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Monkey, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Braveflux and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of Thaliac. Join them, and see if you can't find a way into the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Monkey, come see the Colossus, eh? Chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. Luckily for us, when the big fella came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked. Doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening into Illuminati link pearl communications, in hopes they mention the trick to opening it. Dee da da. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use code messages. From what I hear, they developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Does Uplander know Road Rocks? She makes a great collection of junk and things. Maybe it's keeping Crystal at shortstop. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And just so happens I've been working on a means to identify the crystal in question. Here, monkey. Take this 3G7001B. Sprinkle that powder over the so-called collection, and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. We'll see. I will go ahead and tell you now, this storyline here is very slow for the first two-thirds. And it really picks up, and then you get a good payoff in the end. So, as a whole, it's a good story for the raid, but yeah, it does very slow. Don't throw crap on your stuff now. Amongst the jubble and bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone. Oh. Don't mind if I do. What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker. Treasure belongs to Round Rocks. Listen, I need this to go kill the Illuminati. Uplander needs it for Giant of Whirlycogs, but glowstone is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks. Alright, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. I don't think I want her to get angry. Ah, monkey. No burns, I see. Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7001B reveal anything? Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I finish with it. Now, let's take a listen to see what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness! All that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordias. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Louse the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordias. Coral lousing? But I'm sure that wasn't the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. It's bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside that giant. I'll help you get inside, you help me get out with it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mid, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop, 3, stop, 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop that hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock, and try turning it to the right 7, 3 to the left, and then back to 2. Aha! We did it! We did it! So, the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. We send it a suitably intrepid team of surveyors. I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to a source via the struts and piping. And I know just the man to lead the party. What do you say, monkey? Let's do this. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for the treasure. My treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now. But only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. The Fist of the Father, now accessible. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm actually going to switch over real quick for a second and get Rico in on the voice. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, let's go. There's Rico and his level 90 Reaper. Was he donning some sweet little gear there? Alright.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? Alright. Let's kill these quick. So I remember the first set of these are very, very, very dialogue intensive, so I think we should definitely be able to get through the first 4 at least, with all the cutscenes, and we'll see what time it is at that point, because I only got an hour and a half before I gotta jump off here. Let's see how strong your Reaper is, sir.
You guys cutscene?
Yeah, you don't have to wait for me. I don't think you can actually kill it before I get out of the cutscene, so you're fine. It's just this entrance cutscene, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already out now.
That's what he does here.
He just splits, we just gotta kill him now. Before it
Okay.
self-destructs, that's it. Yeah. Do not open those treasure chests. I don't want all that crap in my inventory. Is that the Manderville Reaper thing? Weapon?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let me put some ice in my drink here. I'll be right back.
That's cool. I got cutscenes anyway. Expertly done, adventurer. Well, what have we here? Sorry. Round Rocks cannot stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly? Just like Round Rocks. Yeah. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. Damn it. I was so sure. Shh. Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordias. As I live and breathe, quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati. Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everyone kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander Initiative. Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quick Thinks not ordered so many times? Master, forgive noise making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not the worst one. Now. What? Uplander is shooting Gobbies! And boom dust does not harm Uplanders. Blood! Uplander blood for fallen Gobbykin! I think now would be a good time to leave. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Yes, young one. My treasure. Bleeding elves. Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander Initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to have another look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear Mid and Round Rocks are safe, too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since I got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but to each their own. Ah, Monkey, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged to the Illuminati's front door. Now they know we've broken their code. But I've just a moment incepted a new communication. If you give me a moment to... There it is. It says, "Oh, death to Uplanders. Death to Uplanders." I think we may have started a war. Alright, round 2. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The fun one, where it's just ads and ads and ads and no boss. And yeah, you can just start murdering the ads because it's just all ads anyway. Well, you're getting a bunch of second chance points, so hopefully you weren't capped already.
I should have been. I haven't hardly have anything.
I haven't actually seen this cutscene, I don't think, since the raid came out 6 years ago? 7 years ago? Oh no, I'm dead. Cutscene's kind of funny. Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies. I think there were plenty more than 10 gobbies in there, but you know, whatever. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Big's accounts left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways for culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? 7 hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea, but I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex.
Like, he was like following my path. He's like, when I was near like mosque, he was like on the grass patch.
Smells good. Probably.
Sorry about that. The design catered for every needful thing, from warm bed to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, the shining seat, was to be called Alexander. If Round Rocks lived in a walking castle, Round Rocks could collect treasures from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one, and anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. Now what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how a people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that they could carry with them. That could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. We're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. And primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, monkey. Utopia is happy place. Where there is junk aplenty, Round Rocks is happy. Well, where is very happy place of mid? Wherever he is. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel is one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel. Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active no more than a few seconds. That's seconds! And it nigh drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what it'd do if it was wandering the whole bleeding world. I don't think Round Rocks realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably the best, though. Eh? We've got ourselves a problem, monkey. But don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here! All present and correct, see? Good. Something's been nagging at me for a while, monkey, and I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So, we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded message on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most likely in Idleshire itself, who is using the hatch as a back door. Now, this agent will know we've broken their code, and that the hatch is constantly watched, so he won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the Giant's Hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Chief! Link Pro from Red Bricks! He says Rayflox went inside. But she can't be... No. It must be an impersonator, Chief. Whomever you met earlier was a spy. Quick! You've got to get after her. The arm of the Father is now accessible. I know I can unmute Jason again. Pepsi Man.
Forgot about this guy.
Yep. The fight that on Savage broke the raiding community. Gross, somebody's throwing snot on us. And enter Pepsi Man. And just like that, Pepsi Man is down. We like Coke, bitch.
Right.
Gabi found it. Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati. Gabi did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you. Now is realm in chaos. Broken. Machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plans need one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony, make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit for your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You've summoned a goddamn primal. It'll devour the aether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is the cost of seeking for knowings. Hell's take you and damned seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. So, it's obey or die then. The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers? Tell me, was there any passage in that particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can. And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Round Rocks can say, 2 paces of Round Rocks are 1 yom, so by count of Round Rocks, chest of Whirligog Giant is only a little further. Ah, clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. All right. I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what'll happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. All should be well enough. No one should have the power to choose who lives and dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, monkey. It's now or never. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is, well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you'd teach me those privy-mouthed savages some manners, monkey. Oh, the burden of the father is now accessible. Last floor in the first set of raids. This is actually going to be way quicker than I thought. It's only been 30 minutes since we started. We're already on the last one. Oh, the first set, so that's pretty good.
This is the one that has really good music, right?
No, it's the last one on the second set.
Oh, okay.
I mean, none of the music's really bad in Alexandria. It's definitely has its own, like, kind of jams, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the last phase and the last fight of the second set, yeah.
Yeah, number 8 over there.
Yeah, brute justice, baby. This one should be interesting because I think I'm going to get sucked into that other room, and I'm hoping I can survive in there because I don't know what happens if I die in that room. Maybe nothing. I don't know. I've soloed
there's
this.
stuff you gotta kill everything in there, right?
Yeah, I've soloed this on tank, so I know you can do it. It's just... And then you just do that where you just kill it long before anybody gets sucked in. Oh my god, don't do that to me. Easy peasy. Oh man, I gotta have that kick-ass look where you got our backs are turned to the explosion in the cutscene. It's pretty cool. The 80s action movie scene.
Yeah.
Boom. Gordias complete.
Man, that should have got me a new Wondrous Tales before we did these. Oh well.
You can go grab it real quick. I got cutscenes for the next one anyway. I did have the very first fight I had, and I think I do have some for the next set too. So.
Cool.
But my Wondrous Tales are really easy because they don't go past 7th word. So, like, I have all the 24-man stuff that I got to do next after this stuff too. So, it's pretty cool. We're here, and none the worse for wear. So, if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So, this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew it should have been a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mid? Look! Greater are knowings and brain cases of unwise than quick thinks believed. Perhaps quick thinks judge too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Uplanders. It is before eyes of Gabi. Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gabis. End of Gabi's long wanderings is close. Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Things spoke, you'd think he'd won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think we might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. And what Quick thinks is Honor's Guard? The two dolts who ever at his side, why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What would be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent him to Idleshire, do you? While our backs were turned, like... That would be... Come on! Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed. Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Idleshire safe? How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take the stuffs of Gabiflock. Great was chaos. But suddenly, Illuminati go and take only junk not worth a jinkly shine. They came barging in, ready to start a war, and then scrapped the handful of bleeding junk. Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Red Bricks thinks near the shortstop. Round rocks! Come on! I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Uplanders have gone long for comfort for Red Bricks. Shortstop is place of chasings with Illuminati. Clashings. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Make sure all is well. Oh, I got to fly back to shortstop now. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No. They're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine. Physically, at least. But... Round rocks. Gone. All gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets when Backtricks when they came. I don't think what might have happened had she been here. Come, come, little one, dry your tears. One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Roundrocks. Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Roundrox's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Roundrox's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste the time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it actually wanted. What if bad gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Roundrocks? One that is safe with Uplanders? You mean the glowstone that Monkey borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, Roundrocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that left by Uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before, Roundrocks? Were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes. Roundrock saw Whirlycog Giant stand there 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and big gobbies did not believe Roundrocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the primal. A fragment of the Codex. Of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not meant to admit defeat. They'll be back and out for blood like as not. We've got you, monkey, and I'll sure you're ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? I'll make merry with Mid. Roundrocks is happy. Many friends think of Roundrocks. Uplander is one. Roundrocks thanks, kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, monkey. Roundrocks' home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Mid helped out Roundrocks too. Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mid always like Whirlycogs and Biddy Bops? Not like you, Roundrocks. My love, he adored the things. Inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Mid always touches hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times are something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of a broken world with logic, reason, and technology, and we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dream them rather than live them. Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till we next meet, will you? Alrighty, guys, that is the first 4 floors, the first set of the Alexanderades, and we will pick up with the second set next. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.